Hi and good afternoon. I am Marvin and today I am going to introduce you to Mr. F.
Hello, sir. And hello, everybody. Good evening.
Mr. F, thank you so much for coming here today.
Thank you, man, for inviting me.
If you don't mind, I would like to ask you some questions about yourself.
That's really okay. Go ahead.
So tell me about yourself. What exactly are you as an element?
Funny that you may ask. I'm actually the lightest halogen of them all. And you can also call me or seem like a yellow pale and toxic gas.
Wow. How much more interesting can you get? Let me guess, you're reactive too?
Yes, sir. I am reactive, but not only reactive. I'm the most reactive element of them all. Because I can react with all the elements with the exception of helium and neon.
Wow. So what's your state of matter then?
That's a really good question. I'm actually a gas, but my state of matter can change according to the temperature and the weather conditions.
Okay. So what exactly does your atomic structure look like?
Pretty good question, sir. My atomic structure is not that different from the other elements. My number of protons is 9, my number of electrons is 9, and my number of neutrons is 10.
So can you tell us some of your chemical properties?
Yeah, sure. Well, I am highly reactive and I have the most electronegativity of them all.
Ah, okay, nice to know. So what family are you a part of?
I am actually a halogen, a family that consists of 5 related elements, 5 chemically related elements.
That is fascinating. So tell me, what is your electronegativity?
My electronegativity has a value of 3.98.
So you have an extremely interesting name that I've never heard from someone I've interviewed on the show. Can you tell us the meaning behind it?
Sure, sir. The meaning of my name comes from a Latin word, fluere, which means to flow.
That is wonderful, Mr. F. Now that we've talked about the origin of your name, tell us about your history, the origin of your existence, Mr. F.
Well, sir, let me tell you an interesting story. A story of how I was discovered by man. Well, as you may know, many of the elements of the periodic table have been discovered throughout the history. I was discovered in ancient times by a man called Georgius Agricola. The man discovered me was in fact a scientist before your ancestors were born. Years later, man discovered that I am similar to chlorine.
So can you explain why I should care about anything that you're telling me about? As far as I can tell, it's not in my interest in any shape or form.
Well, actually, for your information, I'm used for toothpaste and drinking water. So, you can thank me for keeping you healthy and hydrated.
Thank you so much, Mr. F. I don't know what I would do without you.
Thank me later, sir.
So tell us, where are your parents from? I think I would like to interview them sometime.
Well, my relatives and parents are originated from all around the world. You can find flowering in China, Mexico, and Western Europe.
That's nice to know. So can you explain to us how your model works?
Yeah, sure. Well, as you can see in this picture, I have 9 protons and 10 neutrons, and that is the order for my electrons.
Wow. So what is your electron configuration then?
That's a good question. Well, in this picture that our audience will see right now, will be watching right now, we can see my place, which is 2s2, 2p5. So we move to the p orbital.
Explain to us about your atomic radius.
First of all, I think we should explain to the audience what the atomic radius means. The atomic radius is the distance from the nucleus to the outermost shell of electrons of the atom. and mine is 1:47 p.m.
Wow. So, how is your ionization energy?
My ionization energy is 1681.06.
So, if I wanted to buy you, how much would you be sold for?
Well, first of all, I would rather not be referred as someone who can be sold. But unfortunately, we're sold for $190 just for 100 grams. And that's it. And that's something really offensive to me. And I would like people to stop selling us, you know?
I'm so sorry if I offended you, but to end off the interview, I would like to know some fun facts about yourself.
It's okay, sir. Here are some facts about me. Scientists say that I am really difficult to store because I am highly reactive. Another fact is that I am the only element who can attack a diamond. And another fact about me is that there is only one stable isotope for fluorine. And an extra fact about me is that this is how fluorine would look like in the real life.
Wow. Okay, that is all the time we have for now, folks. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all soon.
Bruh. Não estava gravando. Não, mentira. Se está gravando. Se está gravando, tranquilo.